Hey there and welcome back though to Wisconsin in SnowRunner. Yeah, this farmer has a very bad day though, huh? Those beautiful bills can be thrown out too, right? You know, not good, but we did get a beautiful new Pacific truck. It is the Pacific P512PF. It's a very strong one though. It doesn't have all-wheel drive, which is a big sadness though, but the way how it did drive and the strength it has that it translates to, didn't really need to though. Look at that waterfall, man. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Yep, and now we are going to explore a little bit more though. I do see an obelisk around here right away, so I'm going to visit that one. So we are going to turn left here. I am very curious about this map. It's an absolutely beautiful map though, and I want to see it 100% complete. Like we do with every other map, right, you know? And it all starts by exploration. And to be fair with you, I might also explore the other map directly. Grab all the upgrades there. It's just the smartest thing to do. And yeah, nothing holds us back for that though, right, you know? Let's just get going, shall we? So I wonder, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. I have a lot of energy. I'm playing my favorite game again. So, you know, like, my day cannot be ruined. Off we go. High gear uphill, and here we go back into auto. Just a little kick in the rear, you know what I mean though, to get a higher up gears. Now I can already see like this is going to be a little bit of an issue. In future, oh yeah, this is going to be a big issue later on though. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting though. How strong is this current? Okay, it is not as strong as it does look like though. But it keeps pushing us away. Let's see. There's still smoke there, even the engine is off. But lingering. Yep, nothing. Nothing. Maybe that little boulder did block it for us though, but so far... What we have to fight with though, I think, is more the steep angle than anything else. But that is good to know. That is very good to know. Very healthy to know, to be fair. Might be something up there. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm so tempted. You know what? It is leading to that campsite anyways. There's a company over there that we might pick up certain things. Yeah, that's something we'll have to explore later on too, right, you know? Alright, high gear. 4 out of 5, beautiful. This will kick into 5 out of 5, there we go. It's just an amazing map though, right? You really feel like you're exploring here. Like, you know, you have difficult terrain left and right, but it's manageable, you know? Sure, let's try. I don't like big rocks with the Tatarin. There's a very flat belly though, right, you know, which might cause a lot of trouble, like it already does. Lots of small trees here, man, that doesn't have any grip. Lots of saplings, in other words. Can you imagine though? You drive a multi-ton vehicle and you put your your vents around a sapling. Something is wrong with you then. Or you have great humor though. It's always one or the two, right, you know? It's always one or the two. Well, this is a little bit steeper. About a little bit more rough and tough tumble time, I suspect, if we are not careful. Okay, nice. If the Tatarin is slightly sliding though, you really know you're fighting against a slope. That's not an obelisk, is it? It's a tower, radio tower. Wait a minute. Are those park ranges or something then? Maybe. You know, like a little small radio tower for them to check in on each other. No! Yeah, that's not good. Nothing here. Typical. Typical. But by the way, yeah, that is the air intake though, right? You know, I believe, yeah, that's the air intake of the engine of the Tatooine. It's a massive design failure though, in my opinion. Because it could also be done upstairs, you know, but oh well, I have to say, right, you know, oh well. That's all I have to say about it. It's a massive shame. There's nothing around there, huh? Well, see you guys in a little bit though, I suppose. It's actually a perfect excuse to go and drive through the main street of the town. This town was planning for a future like New York City though. Look at the size of the main street. Man, he really did love this small town now, didn't he? Let's pay the priest a visit though. It seems like he has a Cadillac or something. Jaguar probably. I mean, it's a sports car, dude. It's a sports car. The man of God has to be everywhere, you know what I mean? Everywhere on time. No, actually, it's not a sports car. It did look like it's actually a regular, normal car. What is that? Oh, probably just a gun pattern. Yeah, it is, though. Poppies. Ah, interesting. Maybe a veteran, though, huh? But yeah, from a distance, behind the billboard, God has answers. Hallelujah, brother. But yeah, you know, like that, it does look a little bit like a sports car, doesn't it? Those tires, those frames, you know. It's actually called Mateo Station, though. It's written over there. We'll get a little bit closer, though, if you want to see. Mateo Station, there we go though, right? You know, we are not going to take the left side anymore. We already did explore it. Mateo Station was in arm's reach though. But that means that we are going there via the long way though, huh? Actually, it's a short way. What I do like about this map so far is that I can already plan heavily ahead by the struggles, right? You know what we are going to face. And there will be plenty. Okay, this is going to be a difficult one though. The tree. That is going to be a mighty difficult one because it's stretching over the road. And you know how easy it is to get stuck on something, right? You know, because the hitboxes of the vehicles and cargo and trailers are bigger than the stuff itself. So we have to be very aware of that. And the best thing of it all is though, right, you know, like if I go for wide or double tired trucks, I will be less tip heavy on the sides, meaning these guys can't shit anymore. Oh, I thought it was pushable. What a shame. Meaning all the heavy slopes and all are not going to be too much of an issue. So this is Mateo Station. I'm sure we are going to visit it once again, though, in the near future. Yeah, it's a lovely place, though, man. I would love to walk here. All right, now let's see. We are going to the quarry incidents right over there. Then we are going to check. Okay, that one is the same. Got a quarry race over there. I see. They just want us to go to the center, probably. And then I'm going to go towards there. Yeah, great. Wooden bridge. Probably we do need to... you know, deliver wood there, which we will absolutely check up on because we want to be 100% certain, of course. Planning ahead involves knowing what has to be done. Because if it's a wooden bridge and it does need only one wooden plank and steel beams though, yeah, we're kind of half there. And it's not stock market, it's not gambling. It's not a partner, it's logistics. With logistics, we can absolutely know the details to a point, meaning planning to a T. Beautiful lasso. Off we go, boys. Let's put her in high gear. I really do like this point of view in the game. I know it's a little bit wonky and bonky for on mobiles or TVs. By the way, a lot of you are watching here on TV, man. I mean, dude, it's good that I'm not using a face cam, right? You know? But man, you know, like on TV, man, I never expected that. Top, loving it. And I know on tablets, and I do know on PCs mostly, right? You know, first TV, then PC, then mobile, and then tablets. For years I had someone watching on the Wii. Yeah, the old school Wii. I mean, that's very cool though, isn't it though, right? You know, it's like watching me on the fridge or something, right? You know, isn't that funny? I love it. Okay, I thought this was a difficult quarry, but apparently it's not. So the race might be fun, might be very quick, might be fake dollars though, I don't know, we will see. Yeah, don't worry about it though, right? You know, YouTube is not really spying, it just checks the type of iOS, right? Or OS, operation system, what is being used. And that's that though. Not a lot of details there, just the type of operating system. Oh, there you go. Hi! I wanted to ride down the quarry on my old truck, but it fell. Will you help me pull it out and fix it? I will pay you for that. So we have to fix it too, huh? Oh, that's very good to know, because that means that we either have to get a trailer with us or not. And by the way, let's see, White Western Star, that's that one, of course. Oh, wow, there are 3 companies here. Quarry Race, that's cool. Nope. Nope. Quarry Incident, of course. International Lodestar. Okay, not bad. Alright, we just have to haul it out though, huh? Interesting. Not a difficult task to do. I hope though, because it's a quarry. Gotta be careful around here, but then again, there are lots of logs around, man. I think the developers got their ears full from Yukon. And he really fixed all the mistakes so far, though, that he have done with Yukon, with the driving experience. It has to be tough, it has to be rough, but it has to be pleasant at the same time, right? And there are fun little things around here, though, right? You know, where you can get slightly stuck at. You know, like a little bit tip heavy here and there. It's such a fun map so far. And it's a big one though, by the way. It really feels big. It might be me, but it really does feel big to me. But probably that is mostly because... You know what? I'm going left first. That's probably mostly because there are 3 watchtowers. And each watchtower covers a gigantic zone. Meaning, it feels maybe bigger, but it's not. But it could be, you know what I mean? Personal question maybe, right? You know, I want to buy some new tools, upgrade my ancient ones. And I'm thinking about Milwaukee or DeWalt. Any tips, any info that you can give me though? I'm a little bit out of out of the loop, one might say, right? You know, for what's that though? Well, I do know what's that, but you know, like the newer models and stuff like that, right? You know, so... If you have a pointer or something, I'd appreciate it. And in general, right, you know, like I do need quite a bit, so it's time to upgrade, man, you know. Like I have some stuff that's 15 years old, so these still do work decent, but, you know, kind of want to go a little bit with the times, one might say. Alright, we found ourselves a lumber mill. Seems to be medium, small, medium. Mediums only, maybe? Long, medium, and long, and medium. Alright, 6 and 6. And let's turn around a little bit. Go to decisions and consequences, then wooden plates, and saving the farmer's machinery. We already do know that one. First, fixing bridges, though, for reals. We want to keep our infrastructure going. Nice. Very nice. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's going to take some serious damage here. Look at that. Yep. 28. Oh, 36, my boy. Keep on going. 26. Oh. Yeah, that's some bad design, though, huh? For air intake. Especially because it's actually from a region that is overflooded by mud, rain. The plains of Eastern Europe, right? You know, Ukraine, Belarus, and Russia are gigantic grass fields. That's why the Mongolians ruled there for hardcore times. It was just easy with horses and all. Man, once the rain season starts, right? You know, it's bog town. Alright, there we go. Fine tune for a lot of amazing trucks. Oh, look at that, though. Wow. That's a lot of them. Interesting, man. The Warthog is there too. Damn. What? Fine tune it is. We could go ahead though. Yeah, let's go ahead. And before we do anything, let's do some decent repairs here. Now look at this. A well-developed place. One house and a trailer down there, huh? Man, lucky owner here. I did tell myself not to go there cause I might sink. But I just had to test that new suspension and the wheels help me pull the car out, will you? I will reward you handsomely. I mean, you got me already by pulling the car out, alright, you know? And I totally get it, dude. You gotta test that thing out, man, you know? Oh, can you imagine just driving one of those cars that can do quite a bit and then... Where is it actually, right? I don't see it anywhere. And then, you know, you really want to test it out, but you can't? That sucks. Chevrolet CK 1500. I'm not sure where it is, though, but we will probably find it at one certain point. Oh, isn't that... Wait a minute. My boy, it's actually over there. And I was looking everywhere. You gotta try it out, though, man. It is worth it, though. But be sure you have some good ropes, right? You know, some very, very good ropes. If you don't have an mechanical winch, get a manual one, right? Be careful, though, right? You know, be careful. Some... Oh, boy. Gotta test it out, though, man. It's a wonder that he came that far to begin with. But yeah, you know, like, you do need some controls. Because a control really does help with heavy weights, right? You know, that's how Rome did actually build their machines. Like, you know, the gigantic monuments like the arena, right, you know, and then the amphitheaters, the forums. So, and it keeps pressure spread out through the ropes though, so that's really, really, really nice. And also, I say, if I look at those tires and those, you know, suspensions, I understand, my man. I really, really do, man. You know, like, look at how tall that guy is up there. Totally understandable. He even came prepared, though, with a spare tire and, you know, extra fuel. So, yeah, you know, like, that you can use. And then you do need... well, I will get a small chainsaw or an axe with you, right, you know, because you can use actually small logs to make some... Wow, look at that graphic issue there. Some small logs, you can use that to get some grip under your tires and all that stuff, right? You know, some basic stuff. If you want more about recovery, though, how it really should be done if you have the chances and all, you can learn from Murphy's Diesel. There we go, though. Part of the suspension's lost. Oh, but the car looks viable. Thank you. Off to the repair shop with me now, so next time I won't get stuck. My boy really took some serious damage there. Not cool, though. Not cool. Alright, early morning. We slept right under that little boat over there. Yeah, his wife was home, though. He went directly to the garage, so we didn't want to intrude, you know. Gotta trust another man's property. Look at that. There are wolves here. Yeah, it's like the devil watching me, though, huh? With those eyes. It's kind of funny, man, you know. When I was a kid, like 4 or 5 years old, and I never forgot, though, right, you know, but every man I met, and I mean the rough guys, right, you know, they always told me, Benny, okay, let's keep serious, though, right, you know, because it's a serious subject, because he really did it. Teach me. Never enter a home where there is a woman alone, or if she's married. You know what I mean? And the husband ain't there. You know what I mean, though? I mean, that's some wise knowledge right there, though, huh? Isn't it? I was 4 or 5 years old. Never forgot it, though. Never did. Because people do like to talk, and even if nothing happens, right, you know, and it's just a close friend or whatsoever of your, well, the wife's close friend or whatsoever, if somebody starts to talk, you know what happens, right? You know, friendship is actually straining, and you don't want that. No, no. And we are all living in a very strange world these days, man. There used to be a wooden bridge here, and we are rebuilding it. We need your help. All right. Only I can do it. Yeah, it's a shame, but man, that's us showing respect and B, not causing trouble where there should not be any. Reputations, though, do matter, right? Okay, I do see a cross over there. If I'm lucky, I do indeed. Now, is there anything else around here? Yeah, that's a crossover. Now, that's over there. I think we are going to grab that right over here, though, right? A little outlook. Yeah, let's just keep on going. Don't drink and drive. This is a nice shore to drive on. Oh, I do see the tower right there in the distance. There's a little bridge too, huh? Yeah, look at that. Wisconsin actually has infrastructure standing. Isn't that great? There's another little bridge though. Man, look at that though, huh? Wisconsin is a developed state. Look at that. Mighty, mighty. What is that though? I don't know. Seems to be some type of building. You know what? Let's just keep on going. We will find a way anyways, no matter what way. Lovely place. Now this must be the new farmer though, right? Saving the farmer's machinery. My boy, you went from farmer to fisherman, huh? I mean, why not? Both are awesome real jobs though. I kind of feel bad for him, you know, to live that close to a river too. If that goes wrong, he will feel cursed for the rest of his life, you know. But maybe he's in retirement, so that's why he wants to go and live by the riverside, fishing early in the morning. If you are getting used to water flow while sleeping, it is tough to go back though. It's tough. Like I went on survival for quite a while. And I always did park my ass right where it should belong, next to a river too. And a streaming river, right? You know, like it was not too deep, so it was not something that was moving tons and tons of metric tons of water. But it was actually, you know, something like this. So it made a lot of noise. And I do miss it to this day, you know, and it's plenty of years ago. Is it a farm over there? Oh no, that's the this over here. Is it? It's a little bit too close, isn't it? Oh, I love this melody. I love slow guitar picks. Especially if they feel a little bit sad or nostalgic. I don't know why. Well, we have to turn around though. There's something up there that I really, really want. And hopefully that I really, really will appreciate. Well, fuel is decent. 95 liters left plus full reserves. Oh boy. We just did brake on time. Not sure where it is at this point, but it'll be around here. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, look at a little car right over there, huh? How did he even get it over there, man? How did he even get it over there? I can just imagine some guys over here, right, you know, trying to impress a girl whatsoever. All of them drunk. And for some reason, he did get a couple of logs and just did drive it over there. You know what I mean? Engageable all-wheel drive for the International Paystar 5600 TS. I don't have a memory though, like, of that one, do I? Is this something that I have to unlock here? Is it? I think it is though. Well, the Tatooine in real life can do this, they do this, and it's rather normal, but still a little bit trippy though, isn't it? Hello, madam. And sir, put that shotgun away though, I know I'm on your lawn, but I will be out of here in no time. Oh, the Lord, look at that, damn it. He shot it though, he shot the tire right below me away. Probably because we have the Canadian maple, you know, right over there. Off-road warden. Oh, no, it's not. The other truck has the Canadian maple leaf. We are a warden, sir. You better don't shoot again. Just the off-road warden, though. No, let's not destroy his Piccadilly fences. Lost supplies discovered. Ah, now they are asking us for help. Huh? My friend was bringing me some spare parts, but some of them got lost on the way. Help us recover them, please. Just fell off and he just kept on driving. What a man indeed. Oh, it is not completely repaired though, but that's okay. Yeah, let's keep on going. It's kind of funny to see somewhere so extremely isolated that there's a garbage bin there. It's so funny to see though, right? You know, but yeah, they do need it. If I was the garbage company, I'd give them, well, I'll let them buy for cheap, right? You know, a big metal bin. So bears cannot go through, right? You know, if you put a lock on it. And the best thing about it is though, instead of every week, you can come every 3 months though, right? Might be an eyesore, but you can decorate that thing, you can paint it. You can put some stuff around it, like a little bit of wood here, a little bit of wood there. You know? And it's just an epic window in my book, right? You know? You save money. You save time. Man, the rain is lovely here with the guitar. For real. Little thunder in the background. Times to be alive, right? Times to explore with guys like you. Just a hot cafe. Some beef jerky. Some music on the radio, though, and exploring the countryside. You know what I mean? And did you see the train that turned over on the tracks? Not yet. Spoiler. We have some barrels there. Will you help us bring them here? Sure. Now, hopefully they are not explorer of our. Hopefully they don't want to have some radioactive stuff, right? You know, because they do transport those barrels through isolated countrysides too. It will be so funny if it actually will be radioactive, right? You know, like that one mission in Koala Peninsula. Like, you know, like one might say that I have a sixth sense then by now, because everything I make a little bit fun of, it really happens though, doesn't it? Man, look at all these herbs around here, dude. Man, that's some good cooking though, tea, right? Cliffhanger race. Now let's see the countryside around here. New objective discovered. Man, they found Peggy, huh? Alright, that's an interesting place. I really want to see what's over there right away. Before we move away, right? So, you know, Lost Order, we do have the fuel station. Hey! Wow, a map with 2 or 3 fuel stations. That's cool, though. That's very cool. Because over here it says also gas station, right? So it might actually be the one that we are at. But 2 gas stations. That's fun, dude. That's nice. I never say dude as many times as I do right now, so forgive me. Oh, that's a modern tunnel though. Look at that. There's even a pipe in there. Yeah, our fuel tank is getting a little bit dry though, but that sucker will be filled up in no time. So far, nothing. Alright. There's probably a hunter or a hermit that is being pissed off right now by me being here. I just hope that he's not into crocodile hunting, you know what I mean? I had an awesome time, but it's sadly time to say goodbye for today. See you tomorrow, alright? Stay happy, stay healthy, don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful time. And take good care of yourself, alright? Bye-bye. Like I will do, I will get something for my throat, man, you know, like a Ricola or something. See you later. Bye-bye.